Lights. Camera. Action. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille.
Are you? Well, now you have an actual opportunity
To be in my first feature film. I don't even know. So surprise me.
Okay, so
Who, what, where, when, why, how?
it is through the Queen of Melrose, Cosmo.
Of course.
Cosmo has an opportunity to be in a film, and the director. I don't know the director's name, but he's apparently pretty legit, and he's requested that you be in the film as well.
Deal. I'm here all week. Tie me to the chair.
And there was going to be just one shoot day, but now I just got a text from them saying there's 3 shoot days.
I'm here to work every day. Can I tell you about my week? My week started off, or maybe a week and a half ago. Remember when you said you were going to come on Sunday or something, or you ordered those cars in West Hollywood?
The Ubers?
Yeah.
Yes.
I came the very next day.
Came where?
To the studio.
Here?
Thinking you might be here, yeah. I spent the night in West Hollywood. Everyone loved me. Everyone knew who I was. Rebecca this, Rebecca that. Oh, that's Rebecca. Oh, that's Rebecca.
Here in Santa Monica?
This was in West Hollywood.
In West Hollywood.
I came the next morning.
To the same place?
To here. 10
Here.
a.m.
Okay,
you
good.
weren't here.
Yeah, but I go downtown on weekends usually.
I didn't know that. Our schedules are.
Yeah.
We should get on the same schedule.
Just all you gotta do is hold on to my phone number.
I know.
You should have it memorized by now.
I have a terrible memory.
Yeah.
A genius IQ, but terrible memory. I can't even remember the name of the girl I met this morning who gave me this bag. Oh no, her name was Olga. I think about the girl who bought me breakfast. Moving on. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So I ran into my friend Nikki who works at Blue Bottle Coffee. We came here, we were listening to music, and he was kind of trying to trash talk you. I'm like, forgive him, he's misunderstood. He's like, Mark this, Mark that, Mark's taking advantage of me. I'm like, Mark is not taking advantage of me, what are you saying? He's like, I'm like, how is he taking advantage
People love to hate.
I'm taking advantage of him at this point. So he buys me a pack of smokes, a lighter. I walk him to his apartment. We're listening to the Chanel soundtrack or whatever. I'm like, smoke, smoke, smoke. We get there. Soundtrack to the Dolce & Gabbana show called Cool Girls, which I'm obsessed with because Lisa Rinna's daughter walked the show. I'll know the Queen of Melrose. I want everyone to know that my current it girl is Amelia Gray Hamlin. Lisa Rinna's daughter was Harry Hamlin. That is my ideal. Used to be Bella Hadid, used to be Kate Moss. Now it's you, Amelia Gray. Moving on. Suddenly someone's talking about, I'm walking to Venice, someone's talking, I meet a girl. She's like, is that Rebecca? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, you don't know what's happening at the skate park today? I'm like, what? She's like, insert name of festival, I can't even remember. A giant rave, like 2,000 people showed up at the skate park. Mark, the DJ knew my name. The DJ shouted me out the second I got in front of the DJ. His name's DJ Shadow. Never met him in my life. Apparently very famous DJ. Goes, Rebecca! Everyone knew who I was.
Yeah.
The girls at the skate park. I ran into one of the girls yesterday out at Pattern Bar, which is in downtown LA, on 9th and Main, who was in the same clique at the skate park. I went to Cruel World, where Duran Duran New Order played. Couldn't get in. Everyone knew who I was in the parking lot, Mark. The parking lot. It's like I had my own little Rebecca Fest in the parking lot. Ended up back in Silver Lake, where I got lost. Suddenly, I'm at Atwater Village. I pass out. I wake up. I'm sober. Buy back cigarettes. Suddenly, this girl runs into me. She's like, Rebecca, here's $200. Here's a Prada bag, which I'll show you when we go outside, and a Staud coat, which you don't know Staud. But Emily Staud, Emma Staud, I can't remember her name. Anyway, the biggest designer in LA right now. Kendall Jenner. Anyway, moving on. This was 2 days ago. And then I went downtown. I went back downtown because I was bored. I'm like, I'm in Silver Lake. What am I doing here? And then, even downtown, you're going to love this because this is what I want to talk about. I was walking up and down the street, okay, getting recognized for the most part, aside from like 5 black guys who started chasing me. Ironically, in the part of downtown, which is like right before Skid Row, there's like that row of like pizza places and ballrooms where they do little club events.
Towards downtown or towards the arts?
No, not the arts district. It's like right before Skid Row. It's like literally a block.
Before what?
I'm trying to remember what, Spring Street. Spring Street.
Oh yeah,
Spring
okay.
Street,
Yeah, I know, yeah. It's like Skid Row Light.
No, it isn't. It's exactly the opposite. It's where all the like downtown urban
but
thespian
they're
cool people live.
They got 1 foot in Skid Row and 1 foot in downtown.
Which is the horror show, but it's like literally mixed. So it's like you'll see some of those Skid Row people, but then it's like thespians kind of looking the other way. No intermixing, aside from me, of course. Everyone knows who I am now. I'm literally a star. I'm not a star, I'm a celebrity. Literally. Is that Rebecca? Are you Rebecca? I was wearing a mask. You know that mask I was just wearing? I got recognized 20 times today with that mask. Rebecca this, Rebecca. I'm like, he was, they love it when I post with the mask. So I want to talk about this Billy Goat's Gruff over here. I grew a dick on my face. I love it. I look so Jewish. It's like I have sideburns on my cheeks. I need to shave it. I hate it. Every time I post for a photo, I'm like trying to hide my mouth or my face. I'm like, just not the face. You know, there's always that famous line in movies, just not the face. The beast. Do not look the beast in the eyes. I'm not a woman. I'm a man. I know this. If there was a pill, you were talking about the substance, there was a pill I could take that would just drop my egg along with my trumpet on the note of President Trumpet. Could you imagine Donald Trump playing the trumpet and Elon Musk is on saxophone, you're on drums, Eric Clapton is on guitar, and I'm doing tambourine? Feels like what's happening. Yeah, I love this. 3 weeks ago I ran into Arnold.
Soft White Underbelly is about giving people a space to tell their stories, even when these stories challenge what we think we know. Ground News shows us different perspectives in the media, which is why Ground News is a perfect sponsor for my channel. In a world where algorithms censor much of the information we receive, some of the most important stories get missed from our news feeds. Ground News highlights local news from around the world, giving you an on-the-ground perspective that national coverage might miss. The app and website empowers you to form your own opinions by presenting you with every article published on any news story worldwide. My favorite part of the app is the data it gives you on each news source as you read it, such as where it leans on the political spectrum, a factuality rating indicating how subjective their printed reporting tends to be, and who funds it. I particularly like their blind spot feed, dedicated to showing you news stories that are underrepresented in the mainstream media. You can check this all out by scanning the QR code on screen or clicking the link below. It's easy to forget how much bias can shape the reality we live in. And in a world where our attention is constantly being fought over, my Vantage plan easily helps me keep up with more important stories slipping through the cracks. So I encourage you to check them out at ground.news/SWU. Subscribe through my link or download the mobile app and enter promo code SWU to save 40% off their Vantage plan. And by subscribing or even gifting it to someone you know, you're helping hold the media accountable and helping my channel directly. Thank you for watching.
That'd be something else.
You're gonna love this. I ran to Arnold. How? The police stopped me. Why? I'm wearing no underwear, a short skirt, a crop top.
Here in Venice?
Yeah, here. No. Like between Santa Monica and Venice, just on the edge.
Yeah, because
right outside Wells Fargo. The police love me here now.
He goes to the gym there.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna love this. The police like, Rebecca, stop. Rebecca, put on underwear. I'm like, I don't have any. Suddenly, there was a pair of shorts, like booty shorts, just laying there. I grabbed it. I'm like, will this do? Like, look, Rebecca just put it on. I'm like, it's trash. I'm putting it on. Arnold's turning a corner and he goes, and I'm like, well, you know what? I don't like you either. He didn't even hear me. He was just like, he was with his son, you know what I mean? They were driving. His son was driving. He was in the car. He was already sped down the street.
Arnold's cool.
The cops. Arnold's cool, I'm sure personally, but I'll be back. That's my line. I'm Rebecca. He's Arnold. Rebecca, the comeback queen. So welcome to the comeback of Rebecca. I have returned.
Yeah, you might be coming back.
I am coming back. Might be.
This could be a hell of an opportunity.
A chrysalis, like a butterfly from a cocoon.
Yeah, this is what you've been waiting for, really.
This is what I've been waiting for, so I'm here for it. So I was going to say this. Oh yeah, real quick. I ended up outside a store called Obscure Collective in downtown, which I want to ask you something later. I see something in the window. It's like Jean Paul Gaultier, Yves Saint Laurent, and then through the door, I see $10 rock. I'm like, Rebecca, just walk in. I walked in. Everyone who was shopping in the store knew who I was. The saleswoman knew who I was. The girl running the store, as in the general manager, knew who I was. It's just like a vintage store, but like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of like a studio. It was the most beautiful experience. I'm walking around, they're playing my favorite song by FK Twigs. They were literally playing Drums of Death. I was gonna cry, because I've just been listening to that song. We'll talk about Hollywood Boulevard later. I don't even want to talk about Hollywood Boulevard, because Hollywood Boulevard was an experience. People don't know me. Tourists know me. Tourists from Germany, tourists from the Netherlands recognize me. It happened twice. I was crying. The third time, a girl gave me some Crocs. I'll show you outside. Her name is Shariah, who I ran into in downtown about a week later. I don't talk about Hollywood Boulevard. What was I talking about? Celebrity? Anyway, continue. Opportunity? When opportunity knocks, Rebecca comes knocking, peeling her flesh off, saying, take me.
I actually predict you're going to actually show up for this.
I am actually going to show up for this. In fact, I'm going to be...
Normally you would flake on something like this, but in this case, I think you're actually going to...
I can't flake on it because my spirit would never want to. This is an actual opportunity. This isn't a stylist in Ohio. This is... and I went to Melrose. I went to Cosmo's store. Cosmo was shooting that day. Ran into the same saleswoman who told me Cosmo was shooting that day in West Hollywood, like maybe 5 days ago. She's like... And I was like, Does Cosmo still have my Vetements trench coat? I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, remember that yellow neon trench coat you bought me that I was so crazy about? This trench coat. I left it at Cosmos that day. I bought that Cher gothy outfit with the nipple tassels and so it's like past, present, future. I can't wait to see what the future holds for me and the Queen of Melrose, because the Queen of Melrose must meet the Princess of Melrose. Because my aspiration in life, if you kids can see this, is to live on Melrose. I don't even have a store. I just want like a cul-de-sac, like a cubby, like a mattress, just in the corner, like, you know what I mean? Not even a roommate, you know what I mean? Just to live there. Because anytime I'm on Melrose, oh my God, a celebrity. It girl. When I was there with Lauren, we got stopped by a whole group of like Farsi tourists who were like Farsi LA kids who were like going insane. Mark, I was in flip-flops with a tutu on my face and that dress, remember that ripped dress by the pink wall, and she's playing Vogue by Madonna. I'm like, you are ruining my reputation here. Don't play Vogue, play anything else, please. My reputation in this industry. Oh, breathe, Rebecca, breathe. Zoe Media Group, Rachel Zoe's enterprise, has simply become Zoe Media. So as Rachel Zoe was being abandoned by everyone around her, because she just did an E-News, they were reporting on the Met Gala, and they did a sublet where like they bring in fashion experts. You know when they do that cheap fashion expert thing? Rachel Zoe, who had 6 months, shut up, fashion is my life. I have like $10,000 worth of clothes aside. I have no money in my pocket. But real quick, Rachel Zoe, who had 6 seasons of the only fashion reality show on Bravo, her own label, could have made between 40, 50 million in like a few years, who's now bankrupt, back to like square one, is like square zero, who attended the Met Gala, is now commenting on the Met Gala as a bystander, is how I feel my life can kind of be. Because my idea is I just want to uplift her. So we're talking about Lisa Rinna, me and Noelle outside. So Lisa Rinna, right, who was on Melrose Place, kind of an icon in the 80s, mid-90s. Harry Hamlin, we're talking about Amelia Gray, whose daughter used to be bulimic and insecure, is now the it girl of Fashion Week. Was in a Depends commercial, maybe like 5-10 years ago, when she was first starting on The Real Housewives. And now that she's quit The Housewives, she now goes to every Fashion Week in Paris, has been on American Horror Stories, the online version, and get this, has her own beauty line, Rinna Beauty. I don't want to say at her age because that's insulting, but what a story. To go from Melrose Place, I don't want to say B-list because there's the thing Harry Hamlin says. He says, we are working actors. It's like when I think of Emma Roberts versus Eric Roberts. Emma Roberts is an it girl. Eric Roberts still does Lifetime movies. That doesn't make sense. She's worth so much money. She's done Nancy Drew. She's done Of American Horror Story. She's done teen movies. She's done it all, you know what I mean? There's something that stops people in life. Like Emma Roberts attended a Dior show. Why couldn't she be the face of Dior? Why was Jennifer Lawrence? There's a high-low in life where it's like Jennifer Lawrence makes a fart joke, gets a perfume ad, gets she married to an art dealer now, and her kid's name is Cy, like Cy Twombly. You know who Cy Twombly is? Okay, so Cy Twombly is...
I know, but not really.
I know, me neither. You know what I mean? But it's like every pretentious person's favorite artist. It's like when Larry Gagosian wants to sell you a piece of art, he says Cy Twombly. Now, everyone says Cy Twombly. Larry Gagosian, you know Gagosian Gallery? Because I was reading an article about him. I love Larry Gagosian. Is there a Gagosian LA? Because I know there's a Jeffrey Deitch, who I've been in his gallery twice. Met the guy. He's all right.
There's a Gagosian in Beverly Hills, I think.
Oh, that makes sense, but it's like more private. I wish the Gagosian was the Guggenheim of LA, because that makes sense in LA, celebrity artists.
That's a great gallery.
Yeah, but like, could you imagine if that gallery makes between 10, 50 million a year? They could literally, as a museum, make like 5 billion. Shell makes about 10 billion a year, 20 billion, give or take. Dior makes 10 billion. Larry Gagosian could make that much money. So art, right, substance versus sustenance. Because with fashion, it's like
I love how you bridge all of these worlds.
Because they belong together. I mean, Larry Gagosian wouldn't be anywhere from Marc Jacobs. Because Marc Jacobs, right, who became friends with Larry Gagosian when he was first starting out at Louis Vuitton and bought his first pieces from Larry Gagosian, featured him, and suddenly Larry Gagosian is the it boy because of Louis Vuitton, you know what I mean? Because your friend Olivier loves talking about Louis Vuitton, which I don't hate it, I don't love it, it's just commercial, understandable. Not to my taste, but Marc Jacobs knows how to, it's like, we'll go to Marc Jacobs Heaven one day, maybe I'll understand, but not today, not today. That's the thing with art and commerce. I don't see why commerce doesn't need to be artistic. Because when we talk about Stephen Klein and those car shoots, I was in West Hollywood the other day, across from a bar called Beaches, right? Sitting by the Bank of America because I was like, fuck it. This girl I was talking to was just there. I had a phone. I don't want to talk about it. I had a phone. No, I was using her phone. And she came back and got her phone. And I was watching a Stephen Klein short film I've been obsessed since I was a kid called La Fiction Noire, which is like carnal sex. Maybe I'll show it to you when we go outside. And across the street is like, shake that ass, shake that ass.
I haven't seen you for a few weeks. What's been going on?
What happened is when I was last here, I thought that I had inconvenienced you. So I felt embarrassed to come back.
Well, no, I mean, look, you inconvenienced me, just like everybody, all the Skid Row people I interview do, but doesn't mean you're not welcome.
I felt too ashamed to apologize. I started writing you a letter. I was worried that you wouldn't read it because when I came and your car wasn't parked there, I didn't know how to leave a letter in the mailbox because you took your number off the mailbox. So I didn't know, I've never actually like done that, like post office stuff. So I didn't know how to tape the letter because I didn't have any tape. I didn't have any money to tape the letter. I'm like, what if the wind blows it away?
You got to get my phone number tattooed on your...
I definitely have to. My foot,
on the bottom of your foot.
We're just talking about tattoos. The girl, what was her name, Liz? I don't talk about Elizabeth Olsen real quick. Or Elizabeth Sparkles, but Liz.
Liz, yes.
Liz.
I just interviewed her.
We were just talking about her tattoos because I'm like obsessed with how she got those tattoos. They're so colorful.
They're colorful.
It's like, I'm not colorful. I am dark. My colors are always black, maybe some reds. I don't know how to do color in a sparkly, shiny. I'm not that person.
You have tattoos? You don't have any
tattoos. I don't have any tattoos. I'm afraid of needles. We'll go to Aesthetic Ambition in a minute, maybe, if you want to. And you can ask them about me getting a piercing, because...
That's right. You did get an ear piercing.
Oh, yeah. They fell out, obviously. Thank God I didn't get diamonds. I was getting a septum piercing, but I'm not ready yet. But I love the girl who works there. I can't remember her name, but she looks just like FKA Twigs. And everyone says that to her, and she doesn't like it. But I forget her name, because I forget everyone's name. Because I'm a Rolodex of people. It's like... I always forget the important names. Like, I know Nikki who works at Blue Bottle Coffee, but the girl who works at Aesthetic Ambition, who's not, isn't it kind of like the duality here? I don't even drink coffee. I just go in there for water. Maybe a cake. Remember that boy who came and gave me the cake and the Dr. Pepper? That's Nikki. That's Nikki, as in Nikki Hilton Rothschild, whose name, recently I found out, whose middle name is Olivia. I don't know who Olivia is. But her name is Nikolai Olivia Rothschild now, not Nikki Hilton, which is interesting. I think of NRO. No, Rebecca. It's like, I love the word no and everything, but I think I'm ready to use the word no instead of, honestly, those are just these dumb bouncers who probably live on Skid Row or downtown. These dumb, I don't want to use the B word, so I want to say African-American bouncers who probably live on Skid Row, who know me from being a Skid Row person, who, like, so the girl whose phone I was using, right, she's like, trying to walk me into Beaches, the club with the shake that ass music. I wasn't even in the mood for it. My favorite bars in Weird are Motherload, Rocco's, Heart, and then there was a private party with Kiki Extravaganza and Revolver. I don't like Beaches.
Do you ever, do they ever allow you into these places?
I've never tried to walk in.
You just hang out outside of it?
Yeah, I just hang outside. I never tried to go in. So they don't, like, you know, there's never an interaction.
You're gonna, I can see what's gonna happen here in the future. You're gonna go from this street urchin and like just instantly jump to the front of the line at all these clubs.
The scary part is there's this man whose name is Donald Trump who doesn't recognize my existence, so it's like baby steps here, Mark. Can we call Gloria Allred? Let's not say my name. I don't exist, okay? Because apparently my name is Meth Pipe, okay? My name is Meth Pipe, homeless dick, okay? Which I'm great. I'm fine with, you guys, you know what I mean? If I do cocaine or ecstasy or Molly or sugar or salt, I was thinking this, if I could go to a gym and get on a regimen where I was able to run a mile or 5 miles, pop an ecstasy pill like once a week, maybe twice, I'd be fine. Rather than aspirin. I tried taking aspirin the other day because I got a migraine. I was hungover as fuck. I was rolling on Molly for like 4 days. I was very hungover. I took aspirin. I was like, what's happening? Nothing's happening. And then I was like, let me try this. Water versus coffee. So I asked someone to get me a coffee and a water. Took a sip of the coffee. Took a sip of the water. I just threw the coffee in the street and I was like chugging the water like a maniac. I love water.
Yeah, you can drink water.
I love water.
I've seen you drink a whole bottle of water in seconds.
In seconds.
Yeah.
I can chug a soda in literally 15 seconds at this point, maybe 10. Coffee, I can't touch. Like 2 sips, it's like beer. Vodka? I took like 10 shots of vodka.
I can't imagine you drinking alcohol.
This girl, I don't do alcohol. Because I don't do disinhibition and lack of self-awareness. I don't do stupid.
There's certain drugs I can't see you doing. Alcohol,
heroin,
crack,
alcohol,
opiates.
crack, ketamine, maybe crack, fentanyl.
Meth and Molly are your things.
Meth, Molly, ecstasy, cocaine, 2CB, LSD.
Cocaine?
Cocaine.
Really?
I mean, I'm not a cocaine addict, but it's there. It's convenient. Mm-hmm. It's a sharp flash. Sadly, it only lasts about half an hour, and you're like, it's like carnally It's like,
But meth will last how long for you?
2 hits, maybe 3-5 hours. So a bowl, $5 bowl, all night. I'm just awake.
And what does it do for you?
Centers me, stabilizes me.
But it does more than that.
It also, no, really, it just gives me euphoria. It like, possession of the goddess. I don't know what to say. Hi, my name is Rebecca the Goddess now.
But it jacks up your libido like nothing else.
I've never had sex on it. It doesn't do that to me. I tried.
You're having sex with yourself all the time.
I'm really not. Who said this to you? I masturbate once a week.
I've seen videos of you, like when I leave you here and I left the camera on
Of
you.
you masturbating in your studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was sober. I was having a panic
That's you
attack.
sober?
Yeah. Was I smoking a meth pipe? Go back to the footage.
I didn't notice.
Go back to the
couldn't really
footage,
pay
Mark. We will doctor this together.
I couldn't really pay attention.
I was terrified. I'm so happy I got kicked out of here. I felt disgusted in myself. Thank you for allowing me to confess this. Yes, you guys. So when I was at Mark's studio, I was on his couch, and I was bored, and I was sober, and I was alone. I thought I didn't care. And I was smoking cigarettes when all of a sudden I was like, I wonder, casting couch. So I masturbated like 2-3 times maybe that night.
I didn't see you masturbate, but I did see that you had.
Leave a what?
I didn't see you do anything.
But what did you say I did? Leave a head?
You had a full blown hard on.
Oh, then I was definitely masturbating. Yeah. Well, maybe once, maybe twice. It happened one night. It was one night. Probably the night with a hard on. I hate my penis so much. I don't even like it. I don't even get hard. Like
You wouldn't miss it if it was gone?
What? Excuse me? Like, no. I don't even understand the coming anymore. I'd rather have an orgasm. I don't care. Every time I come, I'm like, now what? Now what? It's like, touch my body. Don't touch me. Please don't touch me. Even when I see a hot guy, I'm like, it's not even intimidating. I'm just like, this seems a bit extra. Let's not do all that.
You wouldn't miss the feeling?
What feeling? I don't know what the sensation is. I've become so numb to it.
I think you're just overstimulated.
No, it's very true. I haven't had sex in like a good 2, 3, 4 years. If I can come from my vagina, sure, I don't care. I'd rather maybe make out with a guy or maybe meet a guy I like or meet a guy I love. I've had so much sex in my life. I don't know, maybe between 50 and 100 guys since I was a teenager. I haven't had sex in like a year or two, especially Skid Row. Ew, disgusting. One guy tried. I was held hostage in a tent. Put my hand on it, grabbed his little pipe. As he goes to grab the pipe out of my hand, I ran out of the tent. That was about the closest I got to sex. It was like an exchange, you know what I mean? Last time I masturbated was a week ago. I was like, when I was done with it, I'm like, what the fuck?
You do this on the street?
No. In porta potties or under blankets. No. I'm very, very conspicuous. I don't do this in front of people because fuck it. I don't want anyone getting confused and getting the wrong message. But maybe once every 2 weeks, I will masturbate. And honestly, the sensation, it's gotten to the point where I'm like, I'll roll. Like, I'll laugh and I'll like roll my eyes and go, so that was it? Cool. It's like an exorcism. It's like, fuck me. Never mind. When I'm done with it, I'm like, great, now what? Cigarette. I'm done. Sex would be nice. Phallic worship. Now that's not what's going on here. It's like the opposite. It's like phallic de-worship or like.
Because most of the trans women still have their equipment.
Well, good for them. I'm sure they're enjoying it, but they're trans
but
women.
you truly want to be a woman.
Where's the butcher knife we were talking about earlier?
The what?
The butcher knife we were talking about earlier. I mean, inversion, right? It should work, right? I mean, a hole is a hole.
I don't think it's that easy.
It is not that easy because you need ovaries, you need a vulva, you got all the parts. And I found out recently you can also orgasm. Now, I'm not sure what that feels like because for women it takes like what, like 20, 30 minutes. With a guy, it's like what? You can do it. You can knock one out in like 5 minutes, right? It's like I don't know, waiting for a coffee or like what do we do in 5 minutes? Going to the bathroom, having a cigarette. I'd rather smoke a cigarette. I'll sit there like, I know all the porn stars' names. I've met so many of them. Like, when I meet them in person, I'm like, oh, you're that guy? Oh, really? Because I'm into really kind of like trashy American hunky types. So it's like muscle, gym boy.
That's what you like?
Filth, yeah, filthy hunk. Like American, not American trash because it's not Joe Dirt, but it's like, has to have something kind of nasty. Like, not filth, but like, not grime, but something bad. There's something wrong with him. Like
Something dark.
Not dark necessarily, because I'm not sitting there like urinate on me, you know what I mean? Defecate on me, cut me with a razor. Something bad boy, but like a bad boy. So clean cut, shaven, suit and tie, nice boy, flowers, take home to mom. When I'm ready to settle down in my 40s to 60s, and ready to have those children. As in societally presentable enough to be allowed to be, and kids love me. I was outside of Starbucks yesterday, a 7-year-old came up to me, she's like, hey, bitch. I'm like, hey, girl, what are you doing? Is your mom here? She's like, hey, bitch, come on, give me a pose.
How old?
It's like 7. She was like, yeah, hi. She was like, Penelope, just like, Korean Kardashian's daughter was called this. I'm like, she couldn't be more than 6 years old.
Little kids are calling you bitch?
I've been seeing girls do this lately. I ran over a Latina girl in, not Compton, between Compton and Long Beach. I was outside a Subway trying to get.
What are you doing down in Compton?
Oh, this was like a month ago.
What are you? You're gonna get robbed.
No, Compton's really safe.
Not robbed, but worse.
Well, no, Compton's fine. I mean, I don't go into Compton, obviously. It's just on the edge of Compton. It's like suburbs of Compton.
No, I'm just like, you should.
At a strip mall. Anyway, long story. I was trying to get a water cup outside. I was trying to get a soda outside a Subway. Someone bought me a soda. Relax. People knew me there too. They loved me. And more like one of the Latino neighborhoods. You know what I mean? It was like slight.
What's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for you on the street?
2 days ago, they gave me a Prada bag, a stud coat, and $200.
That's pretty nice.
And the celebrity, no, everyone. It's honestly the love I got. I don't want to have to say it that way, but that sounds nice as a simple favor. However, it's the idea of like, Rebecca, if you want to, where do you want to go? Do you want to go to Venice? Or do you want to go downtown to Camera Obscura first? And then come down here, maybe looking a little better and see what happens. Do you want to take a walk? Do you want to take a walk to Aesthetic Ambition? And see if anyone knows who I am? Because honestly, Mark, it's terrifying. I walked on Hollywood Boulevard, tourists know who I am. I was in WeHo, an Australian who was here on vacation, was coming out of the Abbey. I was sitting, so right by the Abbey, that glimmer in your eyes. It's like your child. It's like you're watching your baby just take its first steps. Literally, it's so beautiful. Literally goes, "Are you Rebecca?" I'm like, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. He's like, "Oh, yeah, yeah." I'm like, no. He's like, "I'm Aussie. I've been watching." I'm like, "Oh my god, no, please." I was gonna cry, but like, I don't know what to do here. Like, you gotta stay around. Of course.
I'm gonna be so proud of you if this goes well next week.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I was very proud of the line of Molly he gave me, but anyway. Shh. It wasn't Molly, it was Mommy. Mother. Maiden crone. Mother of darkness. I am the mother. I am the mother of all. I am the mother of all wicked, good, and evil. I am the evil stepmother. In fact, I am Maleficent. I ran into some Maleficent horns the other day.
You what?
You know Maleficent? Have you heard of Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty?
Maleficent, yeah.
Yeah, everywhere I go, it goes like, Maleficent. I'm like, Aurora? Aurora? They're like, Queen. I'm like, yes, I'm your mother. Because it's giving mother. You don't know about mother. You don't know about womb. You don't know how this works. Mother maiden crone. You don't know how witchcraft works, Mike. To be called a mother as a witch, that's the ultimate. To be a mother witch, because my goal is to be supreme. The supreme, which is perfect, considering I'm transgender. Because the supreme being has to be transgender. A man like Zeus and Apollo before him, who castrates himself to become a god.
You're transgender.
I'm transgender. I'm definitely transgender. I know I'm a man.
Look at that beard, though.
Look at that beard, though. How beautiful. How ugly. What a monster.
Your hair looks great. I love your hair.
I hate it. It's there on my head. When I wear a wig, oh my god, it's like Cosmo. It's like old Cosmo and new Cosmo. You know, looking at old Cosmo, those Justin Bieber bangs and those fedoras, versus new Cosmo, who's like the Queen of Melrose. Hair matters. Beards.
He looks great.
It looks disgusting. There is a before and after here. So hi, before. Rebecca Olsen in Givenchy. This is real Versace underwear. And the coat is vintage Mugler. Oh, my lovely snakeskin Celine bag here. And today we have new.
So somebody gave you a Prada bag.
Somebody gave me a Prada bag. I'll show it to you when we go outside. I trashed it, obviously.
You lost it.
No, I still have it. I still have it.
Where is it?
It's outside. I'll show it to you when we go outside. I just didn't go with my outfit. Yeah, I trashed it, obviously. It's got glitter and the handle's already fucked up.
You trash everything.
But it was PVC. It wasn't leather.
Oh, it wasn't?
Yeah, so I was like climbing the hills in Hollywood, playing like I was Maria in The Sound of Music, but like in a really trippy, dark way. It was like, I go up to people now and I'll sing, if I don't like them, I'll sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, but like in a really dark way. I'll be like, why? Oh,
what is the wildest thing you've done since your years on the street here?
Becoming a witch. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like a trance state. Becoming a witch.
Becoming a witch.
Becoming a witch.
Okay, you're a witch, but like...
I'm not a witch, I'm a Mitch. What is it, Mitch? Kevin Hart, comedian, coined himself. That's a man bitch. I'm a man bitch witch. I'm the witch's servant slave.
You're a Mitch.
I'm a Mitch. / witch / bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm very mean. Like, I'll bully people all the time. We were in Rio the other day. A few guys came up.
Yeah, but your meanness just makes people smile and laugh.
It really does. They love it.
Yeah,
they eat it up. They eat it up.
Yeah.
Because I tell it like it is.
We love it.
I love your shoes. They say TYR. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Ali wouldn't stop saying. He was like, he'll call me Mark. until the car showed up, the silver Honda. I was driven here by Eden, by the way.
You're back up a little bit.
I'm sorry. And I'd love to shout out this morning. I ran into a man who works for Volunteers of America. His name is Chris Gutierrez, who did a little interview with me on the street. Give me $20 and like 10 cigarettes. Just for talking to him. He works for Volunteers of America on Skid Row. Why would he even, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It was like
There's some very nice people on Skid Row. Not a lot of them.
Not a lot of them, but they're charitable, humble martyrs
who
are entertaining. It's like, hello, dumpster. Are you hungry? Would you like this food, dumpster? Here, let me give it to you, dumpster. God bless you, dumpster. Here's this food, this water. Here are these free pookie pipes, these needles. Here are these clothes, just no money.
How do you compare your three hangouts? Basically, West Hollywood, Skid Row, and what? Hollywood?
Sure.
Or Venice?
Skid Row, avoidance, deliverance, exorcism, loss. Hollywood, diabolical, divine, Alice in Wonderland, in my own little world.
That's Hollywood Boulevard.
It's Hollywood Boulevard, darling. West Hollywood, hello, it is I, the queen of WeHo, but it's not WeHo, it's home, darling. And I'm Rebecca, darling.
Are the cops giving you a hard time now?
No, not at all. The cops don't even come to me. Cops will blow me kisses.
I'm sorry?
The cops blow me kisses. I'll blow them kisses. I'll blow a kiss back. They all know me. The fire department people stop for me. They're like, are you Rebecca? They give me water. They give me water.
Yeah, we've turned you into a huge celebrity now.
A huge celebrity now. Let's do this. Let's capitalize. Let's strike while the iron is hot. The iron is hot as scalding. And it is going to be a cruel hot summer.
I hope you have a blast next week.
Oh, I can't wait, Daddy. And Father.
What do you want to do in the meantime? Do you want me to put you in a hotel, or do you want to just be free?
Definitely put me in a hotel.
Okay.
Definitely put me in a hotel.
Yeah, at least you...
Weren't we at the, what was it called? The Alizé?
You've been kicked out of almost every hotel.
Yeah, but I haven't been kicked out of that one. The one on Venice. The,
Yeah, I know the one.
Yeah, how about that one?
By the Whole Foods.
How about that one? It's by Whole Foods, yeah. That's a start.
I'll put you there.
You
You did not get kicked out there.
I did not get kicked out of there.
I had to pay all the extra fees, though.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't like it either, but it's a
Because you
start.
trashed the bed.
But at least I was there. I mean, honestly, can I try not trashing the bed? I mean, what if I don't eat in the bed? What if I eat on the table?
Yeah.
What
it's
if I...
a crazy concept, but you...
What crazy concept? Why don't I eat on the table like a civilized person? Why do I only get in bed when I'm sleeping?
I wonder if maybe this possible successful opportunity turns into something real.
Yeah.
You might behave a little better.
I wonder if I do too. I wonder if my behavior will suddenly transform into me because I'm very
You
civilized
just
now.
needed it on your terms.
Do you want to take a walk? Do you want to take a walk inside after?
Sure, let's take a walk.
Let's take a walk. I need to smoke anyway. See you later. Always remember, Mommy loves you. Mom's coming. I'm here to work. So put me to work, bitch. I need to shave. I need clothes. I need work. I'm going to Upstairs Collective to buy clothes. I think I'll take the rest of shopping.
I don't know.
With the money you give me, no, so we can talk about the project.
They probably have something for you.
Mark, people don't do what you do, okay? This is a Hollywood production. There are stylists involved, which costs me. You don't live this world. You don't know the fashion world, honey. Honey, I love you guys. I'm on my way, okay? Sorry I'm late. I was trying to find a cigarette, and I didn't know Mark, and Mark was at the studio. See you in a minute, bitches. Bye.